Oh man. Mm. Ay, ay, ay. What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Cleveland Guardians live stream. Now, just in case some of you saw the title and you immediately got some idea that I'm done with YouTube, why would I be done with YouTube? I'm having too much fun. Now, you see the thumbnail and you read the description and you quickly realize, oh, he's done with the Guardians. Sort of. I'm done streaming Guardians games this year. Yeah, I'm done. I am tapping out like a freaking loser. No, I'm not tapping out. I'm just not streaming any more games. You want to know why? Because I just do not have enough juice left to watch this team. Season's practically over. Done. We're done. Class A blew another save tonight, and I didn't even get pissed. I was disappointed, but I wasn't even pissed. But yeah, good game, Jordan. Faced a team with a lineup that had like half of it guys who I didn't even know. I'd swear, if I didn't know any better, they had picked guys off the street. Their lineup was like half guys that was like, who is this guy? Who's that guy? Who's that guy? You might as well say they had a lineup full of half NPCs with Brandon Drury, Randall Grichuk. You know, they had Chad Wallach. You know, Quantrill had a good game, but doesn't matter because your offense is ass. It's been ass all year. The damn two Rundians have showed up again. And it's going to be funny because at the end of the year, Tito's going to retire. We're going to hire from internal. We're going to hire internally. Probably going to be like DeMarlo or probably Sandy or something. They're going to keep Chris Valleca around, and we're going to see this whole thing again next year. The front office is going to do diddly squat in free agency, but they will have a top, I guess, lottery pick, I guess. We'll see where they end up. Not even going to really go through the game tonight. This team squandered like 20 chances to score more than 2 runs. It's pretty sad how I can literally predict how it's going to go. They could have 2 on. They actually had multiple occasions. Runners on like first and second or second and third with nobody out. And they scored 0 runs. Like Chris Valleca, I've said it many times. He has to go to baseball prison and be tried for crimes against the sport of baseball. His brand of baseball is pure luck driven. Like, just hit the ball and hope it goes somewhere. Don't, screw barreling it up and, hitting it hard and maybe hitting it over the fence, but like getting base hits is nice. But this dude's got our guys swinging at garbage. Just trying to make contact. Instead of working counts, keeping a good eye on the ball. And if a pitcher stinks, let him stink. Don't help him out. We do that quite a bit. I mean, as the title says, I am done streaming this team in terms of games. I will still do the recaps and preview streams. Those are not going to end. I don't have too many more of those left, actually. Let me check. I think I had like 9 the last I checked. I think I have like 8 now. So I might as well finish those up. Not going to stop with that. And then, of course, at the end of the season, I will do a season recap And then I'll do, I guess, my best prediction for what an offseason could look like for the Guardians. Because I feel like with Blitzer on board now and his money fully in the bank account, I think we might see some more extensions this year. I don't know how aggressive we're going to be in free agency. In terms of what we need, I guess like a good outfield bat, something that we didn't address. Oh, but what about Ramon? Ramon's all right, but he's limited. He's getting a good ass arm though for the outfield. Yeah, big time. But we still need a power bat or something because Jose Ramirez is stinking again. He's giving us another edition of the 2 weeks from hell that he always gives us every year. Although this is more like a month or two from hell. Dude has stunk ever since he fought Tim Anderson. Seriously. And you look at the rest of our games left. Yeah, I'm not streaming any more games because we got the Angels, 3 more against them, 3 against the Giants. I doubt Rocher's going to want to stream any of those because he's in Texas right now. He'll be in Texas probably the rest of the week. I don't know if he'd want to stream Tuesday or Wednesday. Then you got the Rangers. Yeah, okay. Then the Royals. That series might be one of the last series of the season that we can actually win with confidence. Then we got Baltimore. Who knows what's going to happen there? Cincinnati, I think we can at least split there. I think we should be able to. And then Detroit to end it all. Are you going to stream the final game of the year? Well, it's on a Sunday, so no. In fact, let me see here. Who do the Browns play that day? What's damn Indians, right, Robert? Lions won. Yeah, the Lions look good. So for any Detroit fans, I'm sure you guys are loving life right now. Wow. Goff going in. What was it? What was that stat? He was like 8-2 going into week 10 last year. Since week 10 last year, he's 8-2 with a 66.6 completion percentage. Ugh. He's got a 16-0 touchdown to pick ratio. Nice. I don't know how long he'll keep that up. Passer rating of 104.7. That's a radio station around where I used to live. And 265 passing yards per game. Best in the NFL since week 10. So yeah, people call him Jared Goof. Well, he ain't no Jared Goof anymore. He'd be goofing around and freaking winning games. Isn't there a new ownership? Yeah. In like 3 or 4 more years. But for now, David Blitzer is just going to be on as the side piece. Kind of sitting in the corner or sitting on the side, silently waiting. You know, he'll hand the check over to Dolan if he needs a little extra money. But until he takes full control, it's all Dolan. Yeah, let's go Browns. I'm sure we will. I don't know what we're going to do, though. We kind of stink when it comes to free agents. I think we're going to make our moves via trade. Probably get rid of Bieber, most likely. Although I don't know who's going to want him coming off a major injury. Because he might actually pitch this year. And I guess we'll have to gauge his interest in the winter. See if any teams would want to take a chance. And then, yeah. Because the sucky part was, he was like a few weeks from possibly getting traded. And we might have gotten something real good for him, too. Oh, yeah. We would have gotten something real good for him. Looking at what the Angels gave up, or what the Angels got. No, what the Sox got for Giolito. We could have gotten something like that for Bieber. Because Bieber's been honestly better than Giolito this year. At least when it comes to giving up tanks. He doesn't give up a whole lot of bombs, but he does get hit a lot. Not as much as Giolito, though. So, if you are seriously wondering, are you going to stream that final Guardians game of the year? Well, let's see here. They play their last game on October 1st. They play Baltimore the same day at 1 o'clock p.m. What do you guys think? Do you really think I'm going to pass up streaming a Browns game for the Guardians? Especially when their season's over? Nah. Now, of course, luckily, the Guardians start at 3, Browns start at 1. So, just like in the old days, well, I guess even this year, yeah. If the Browns are stinking, well, I mean, before I streamed, I would always have it where if the Browns are getting their ass kicked, I could flip to the Guardians, or vice versa. But at least if the Guardians are getting kicked in the face, at least I have the Browns to fall back on. But I will say this. Thank God the Guardians were good up until football started. Because I tell you, if they would have stunk in like June and July, when there was like no football or really anything going on after basketball ended, oh, it would have been miserable. But you know what? At least they had the dignity to be somewhat mid, keep us interested until football started. And the funny thing is, the moment training camp started, the moment preseason action started, the Guardians started to stink. Makes you wonder. In their heads, they're thinking, let's keep this fan base entertained and let's keep them occupied until football starts. Then the moment football action starts, the guys getting for West Virginia for preseason stuff. Boom. The Guardians just fall off a cliff. Coincidence? No. No. I mean, let's take a look here. Like, they started literally at the end of July. When Guardians, I think it was like what? When they came back, this is what's hilarious to me. The day the Browns returned to Berea, which was at the end of the month, right before the trade deadline, that's when the collapse began. When they were in West Virginia, they had beaten the Phillies 2 out of 3. They took 2 out of 3 from Kansas City. Okay? They come back to Berea. They split with the White Sox. And that first open practice, the implosion began. They get swept by the Astros. They lose 2 of 3 to the White Sox. 2 of 3 to the Blue Jays. Oh, I'm sorry. No, they split with the Blue Jays. They lose 2 of 3 to the Rays. They split with the Reds. Lose 3 of 4 to the Tigers. They lose 2 of 3 to the Dodgers. They finally win a series at the end of the month against the Blue Jays. And then, to get us interested again, they beat the Twins 2 out of 3. That could have been a sweep, too. Because that first game was when we imploded because pitching stunk. Curry! Yeah. And then September, of course, they've been ass. Although, weirdly enough, they took 2 of 3 from Tampa, and then 1 of 3 against the Twins, and one of the worst overall series I've seen. And now, today, they blow a lead to the Angels, because we haven't seen that in a while. I mean, if you think about it, the last time we saw Class A epically choke like that, that had to have been a long time ago. Probably against the Rays the first time. Yeah. I think it was the Rays that first time. He was actually doing really good. Wow. Because if you look at the losses, I don't think he blew a save since that game before today. I could be mistaken though. Our bullpen's been blowing leads, but in terms of blowing saves, he actually did blow 2 in like a week though, or 3. Yeah, he blew 3 saves in the span of a week, I think, because he blew the game on the Sunday, the 6th of August, when we were winning, and then we had Cole Calhoun at first base for some reason because David Fry was hurt, so he blew that game. That wasn't really all his fault. I mean, gotta be able to snag the ball off the ground, Cole. I mean, come on, he did it back-to-back times. So that game he blew, and then he blew the back-to-back games against the Rays. Got walked off twice in a row. And he didn't blow a save again, I'm pretty sure, until today. Well, yesterday, technically. I mean, I don't know what he did, but my God, we are paying for our sins. That is for sure. This team must have sinned hard last year in terms of baseball. They are getting rid of the Cleveland Indians store baseball in Cleveland. Wow. Huh. So, yeah, it's pretty much all I came on here to do. Just say that I'm done streaming the Guardians in terms of games for the rest of the season. If I'm like really bored and there's like nothing else to do, I might stream a game. But being as we're literally a month away from basketball starting too, preseason, but it's still basketball. I'm probably going to do at least one basketball game for the Cavs in terms of preseason. We'll see. Yeah, good thing football is back. Exactly. I'm just happy the team, got us to August and September. Because, like I said, if this would have been happening in June or July, we would have been miserable because there would have been nothing to fall back on. We would have been forced to sit here and watch this garbage. At least now we have something else to watch. Be like, oh no, the Guardians getting their teeth kicked in. Let me flip to the Browns. And they're getting their teeth kicked in too. I can't wait for that. Watching the Browns get their teeth kicked in. Because what's going to happen. It's going to happen probably a couple times. Defense is sleeping, offense is doing nothing. It's probably going to happen a couple times, I'm sure. I could just see it now. Guardians, Browns are getting their teeth kicked in. We're like, well, I'm going to check the Guardians. And it's 12-2. Insert other team here. So at that point, I'm like, well, I'll just watch the Browns. Whatever. Would you have been streaming games if the Guardians were still good? Yeah. But, like I said, football is back. And with the Buckeyes also going down too. Buckeyes are playing too. So, essentially, the only days you're going to get a Guardians stream out of me is maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. And maybe Friday. Maybe. Possibly Fridays. And when you look at the games that we have left on like Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, we have, obviously I'm not streaming tonight, being Friday. Nah, not doing that. Hell no. Saturday, Buckeyes, Sunday, Browns. Like I said, maybe I might do a game if Roach is down for one of those Giants games, but I doubt it. I don't think I'm really going to be in the mood to do that. Off day next Thursday. That's nice. That's cool. And then of course, Rangers, three games there. Not doing those. Ugh. I mean, if I was good, it depends on the pitching matchups. I might do the Roberto Clemente one. I probably won't. Let's be honest. I probably won't. And then of course on Monday we play again. 18th. That'll be weird. But yeah, Monday. And by the way, I was actually talking to Max Sports, who used to be Steel Sermon on here, and me and him are going to be doing a little collab on his channel for the Steeler game next week. So when I get information about that, I will let you guys know in community notes what is going on. So yeah, I'm pretty much doing there's maybe like 3 games I might do, possibly, before the season ends. Because I might do like one of the Giants games. I might do the Roberto Clemente game against the Rangers. Maybe. Probably not. No. Possibly. And then other than that, I mean, Royals? No. I doubt it. O's? Probably not. Reds? Yeah, I'm probably going to do one of the Reds games. Most likely. Again, it depends on the pitching matchups, but I'm probably going to do one of those games. I kind of have to. And then, yeah, not going to do any of the Tigers games because, like I said, although I might do the Friday. We'll see. In Detroit, yeah. Because obviously, Saturday, Buckeyes, Sunday, Browns. In fact, who do we play on the 30th? The day before. Watch that be the Buckeyes off day. In that case, I'm just going to sit back and watch freaking college football. You guys should know me by now. I am not streaming baseball during the weekends during football season because that's football. That's reserved for strictly football. Doesn't matter if Ohio State's playing or not. But just for lulz, let's see if Ohio State's playing on the 30th. I think they are. That's like the week after Notre Dame. I'm almost certain that they do play. No, they don't. But I'm still not streaming because yeah, that's football day. That's the week after Notre Dame. Oh man. Wow. But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap this up. Just wanted to come on here real quick and essentially say that as far as I'm concerned, the Guardians streams have essentially ended for the season. Unless, like I said, I'm bored one day and I just want to do a game just for lulz. So, yeah, hope you all have a great rest of your night. And of course, technically, I will be back tomorrow at noon for Buckeyes and Penguins as Ohio State faces Youngstown State. Should be a decent game for a little bit, I guess. Am I ready for Browns Steelers? Of course. Yeah, I heard about that. Don't know why the heck you pick freaking Kansas City in Eliminator. You know how dangerous it can be to pick a team like that against Detroit. I picked Baltimore because I figured Baltimore should take care of business. Keyword is should. They lose to Houston, bruh. I'm gonna laugh, but then I'm gonna cry because I wouldn't have even lasted a week in Eliminator. It's always been the damn Jets who burn me. Have the freaking Texans do it, bruh. Or the Ravens in this case, I guess. Oh, wait, that's also true. Brett Coleman actually tweeted something really logical. Jared Goff is 2-0 against Mahomes. He beat him in arguably the greatest game ever in LA. And then he beat him tonight. Dang, that's tough. Ooh. But yeah, I think that's going to wrap it up for this one. And I hope you all have a great rest of your night. And I will see you all Saturday at noon. So, with that being said, Guardians, season's over pretty much. They've been ass for the last month or so. And this offseason is going to be very, very interesting. Very interesting. We might be getting a new manager. We'll see how we do in what we do in free agency / trades. We'll see how much this team changes before spring training. And as you can imagine, if the Guardians make any moves, trades, free agent signings, managerial hire, you already know, I'll make a video on it. Well, that's what I do. When Tito officially announces his retirement, I'm making a video on it. Won't be a long one, but I'll make a video on it. And then when we find our new manager, I'll make a video on that too. If we make a big trade, I'll make a video. If it's a small trade, I'll make a video. Actually, no. You guys know my etiquette. If it's a monster trade, and I'm here at, I guess, the dog den or whatever you want to call this place, doghouse, I will go live for it. Doggy HQ. Yeah. I will go live for it. But if it's a smaller trade, not really big name players, I might go live. But I wouldn't really be like, I might just make a video if I'm here. If I'm like out abroad, like at the store or something, I'm not necessarily going to be rushing out the store to do a quick live stream outside or in the car. I'm just going to wait until I get home and make a video on it. Yeah, so I'm sure we'll be somewhat aggressive to, fix any holes on the team, which there are a couple. And hopefully the baseball gods are nice to us next year. I think this is us just paying for our sins from last year. We were insanely lucky. And that's, I guess, the brand of baseball that we embraced. Luck ball. Just hitting the ball somewhere and hoping it hits the grass. That's what we were doing. Like, I've seen these guys, they literally will swing at everything, just trying to make contact. And that results in some derpy ass hits. And it's like you get runners on and you don't do anything with them. Like Christopher Laker, I didn't think he was a baseball terrorist, but he is. He's a terrorist to baseball. Yeah. Do you miss Ty Van Berkeley? To a point. Yeah, his mentality meant a lot of strikeouts, but I tell you one thing. Our team was pretty good on the offensive side. Guys, they would be very aggressive. But we went to the World Series with Ty Van Berkeley. And he really emphasized power in the lineup, too. We always had to have that big-ass power bat. Heck, I think since the time he's been with us, he was with us forever. I'm pretty sure we had like Jason Giambi. We've had Hafner, Edwin. Who could forget Edwin Encarnacion, man, hitting absolute piss missiles to freaking left field? That was fun. Jay Bruce. Yeah. And then Valaika comes in and we bring in Josh Bell. We had Franmil Reyes, who looked like ass last year. That dude, when he first came up, I think we had Van Berkeley. He was hitting nukes. Freaking Valaika gets a hold of him and he freaking turns him into... I don't even know. And then Oscar. My goodness. Talk about a 4A player. That dude could hit bombs in AAA, but the moment he faces Major League pitching, he looks like he's never held a bat before. Like he's never played the game. So, I'm going to wrap this up. I didn't think I'd go about a half hour. That was pretty much my target. So, again, upcoming schedule for the week. Saturday. Well, technically on my Buckeye channel, I will have my preview for the Penguins, the Youngstown State-Ohio State game. Hopefully, we look a lot better. Oh, by the way, speaking of that game, earlier today, it was actually announced that the Marvin Harrison Jr. touchdown that was penalized because he stepped out of bounds, that should not have been penalized. He should have had a touchdown. They should still give him the touchdown. Right? Just add the points to the freaking score. He caught the ball in the end zone. Just wipe away the penalty. Imagine if they did that. Obviously, that would be like, hey, you can't do that. Yes, we can. stop us. But yeah, I'll be live for that Youngstown State game. I might have a mercy rule involved though, but I don't know, because with the way the clocks have been lately, games have been flying by. So it's not like I'm awkwardly sitting there watching an absolute ass whooping when it's like 60-0 or something. And I'm like, oh, God, can this game end? Games have actually been going pretty quick. There's a lot of commercials though. And the best part is, it's not CBS. So I don't have to worry about the freaking mischief of Nexstar versus DirecTV. I don't got to worry about that because it's on Big Ten Network. So yay, I get to watch it on my TV this week. Yeah. What about the Browns? Ah, yeah, it's true. The Browns. Well, I'll find a way. Probably just stream it like I did when it's on Amazon. You know? I'll just stream it like I do when it's on Amazon. So, yep, I'm going to wrap this up, guys, for like the 4th time. And I hope you all have a wonderful night. But like I said, my schedule, before I just randomly had like a, ding in my brain, like, oh, I forgot. We all remember that. It's like you're about to do so, you're about to leave, or you're about to end something. And it's like, oh, yeah, I forgot. But yeah, I'll be live Saturday for Ohio State, Youngstown State. Again, preview going up tomorrow on my Buckeye channel. Fucking crazy. Freaking awesome name. Yeah. And then on Sunday, Browns and Bungles. And then after that, you're not going to see a lot from this channel until Tuesday when I do my preview for week 2. And then, of course, next Friday, I'll have my preview for Western Kentucky and Ohio State. Nothing on Sunday because, yeah, Browns don't play. And then Monday, I'll be, on Sunday, I'll be with Steel Maiden, Steel Sermon, Max Sports. It's like 4 names on his channel since he's been on YouTube. I'll be on his channel for a little collaboration preview on Sunday. That'll be fun. And then Monday, we got a little Browns and Steelers. Yeah. So that's essentially the next week and a half or so. So I hope to see you all in my streams. And of course, if there's any other news videos that, if there's any news or anything, I'll make a video on it. But yeah, like I said, no more Guardians game streams possibly for the rest of the season. So that's what it's come down to. This team stinks. Not really worth streaming. I lost all my juice for it. I have no energy to stream Guardians games anymore. I'm just done. So, yeah, till 2024, most likely, I won't be streaming any more games. So, it was a fun season for a while. And then we stunk. Then it became not so fun. What really made it worse, though, was the fact that the Guardians were so hesitant to call up their prospects. If we would have had Bo and all these other guys up earlier, we probably would have been able to save our season for the most part. We brought them up and we were already low-key in trouble. And then we played freaking Bald Man and Josh Bell way too much. And even now, we get rid of Bald Man, we get rid of Josh Bell, we still think we can compete. So what do? They go out and trade for Cole Calhoun because Josh Naylor got hurt. And they picked up Ramon Laureano, who is solid. But it makes you wonder if Josh Naylor never got hurt, they probably don't pick up Cole Calhoun. So, yeah. And we're probably not going to see any more of the prospects this year because it's the way we are. We're very stingy with that. You see the Angels out here, they're calling up freaking guys they drafted this year. Literally, a few months ago. They're already in AA, damn near AAA, possibly even in the majors already. And we're out here, our freaking first rounder last year is still in high A. Because he's been injured, but still. That's one thing we can't seem to shake off. The damn injury bug. That damn thing loves us. It's like it's attached to us. It's like a parasite. God. But I'll see you all Saturday for Buckeyes and Penguins. It should have been Ohio State, San Jose State, but they canceled on us. So we've got Youngstown State, FCS team. Should be a good W. So let's hope we get right and we look good. So with that being said, I'll see you guys Saturday. If I don't see you in the chat in the comments for my preview video on my Buckeye channel. So look at me just rambling on, trying to keep the video going. Oh man, I'm like freaking Classe. I can't close it. Oh, what got into that dude this year? I swear, dude. If this would have been months ago, I would have been pissed. That's how you know I just don't have it anymore for these guys because I wasn't even mad. I just knew we were going to get walked off. Like, I expected it. I was like, yep, here comes the loss. You could just feel it. He didn't have any more, like, he got one out, and that was it. No, he got two. Then he made it seem like he was going to get out of the inning. And then, nope. Teasing again. God, a different, more painful tease. But I'll see you guys on Saturday. Until then, go Guardians. And I'll see you guys later. And oh yeah, of course, I'll be doing my recap and preview streams. You already know about that. That's about the only like non-Guardians video content you're going to see out of this channel probably for the rest of the year. So until then, see you guys, well, Saturday. Bye-bye. This team stinks. Wish the season was over, but no, we got another 2 or 3 weeks left. Are you gonna do playoff baseball? Maybe. Possibly. I honestly have no idea. I'm kind of done with baseball, to be honest.